Our first interview on the Connors and Ferris High School Sports Show. It's Pittsford hockey. And as my co-host Steve Bradley just said, what a difference a week makes. The Panthers are through to the Class A hockey final. 2 o'clock today, Rochester Ice Center. They are the number 8 seed, a team that has been playing desperately the last couple of weeks, and they are into the championship with a losing record, 6-7-1. They will play number 3 Victor. The Blue Devils 12-2. We're with us, Coach Steve Thering joins us, along with sophomore top scorer Brian Judge and senior goaltender Ryan Graney. First, gentlemen, congratulations on making it to the last day of the season. Coach Thering, what was the mindset of this team a week ago, needing to win to get in the regular season finale?
Yeah, so really playoffs started early for us. We needed to win that makeup game on that Sunday night. So tomorrow, or the Saturday final game will be our 5th game in 8 days, because we had to play. We played Penfield on Saturday, then we had to beat Thomas to get in on Sunday, and then the playoffs started on Tuesday. So yeah, it's been a sort of a whirlwind.
Ryan, you've been in goal Sunday night and the 2 playoff games. Webster Thomas, a 4-1 win. The win at Batavia Notre Dame, number 1, 5-3, and then the shutout on Thursday night against Gates, Shiloh, Wheatland, Wayne, and Eastridge. They got them all in there. You're on kind of a roll here, 45 of 48 saves and sectionals. What's it look like from your end watching this team come together and make this run?
They've really been putting in a lot of work in practice lately, and the team is just rolling right now. We're doing a great job in the defensive zone and in the offensive zone, keeping the pucks in, and they're making it pretty easy on me for the most part. So it's nice.
Brian, you as an 8th grader had one of those moments that hockey players remember forever, scored the double overtime winner in the final against Fairport. So I would guess as a sophomore, you're a little bit wise beyond your years, having played in big games and had success. How have you and your teammates kind of rallied, knowing what was at stake heading into that Thomas game? You fell behind early and then rallied and scored all the rest of the goals, and then you've just been moving forward since. I mean, what's the mindset?
Well, obviously, it's just about making a run. We had a losing record, and we still do, but we have won the past 3 games, and that's all that matters.
Coach Thering, I would guess, as important as the seeding is to get in, you had to be in the top 8. In a year like this where you played 12 games in 29 days or whatever, it doesn't matter once you get there. And you guys are living proof of that. How has the game on the ice changed for your team in the last 8 days? Are they playing with a lot more confidence?
Yeah, and even coming in about a week or 2 beforehand, we started playing a little bit better. I think you look to that week prior, we went 2-0. What did we do? 2-0-1 that week prior. We had a 1-0 loss to Victor on the Tuesday. Thomas game gets bumped to Sunday. In the Penfield game, we played them tight. We just had a lapse of about 5 minutes where they scored almost all their goals. So we were playing better hockey overall. It was just, a matter of getting going that way. And, it's a weird year with a short preseason, and just trying to get us playing the way we want to play. Took a little bit of time, and a very tough division we came out of too. I mean, there's a lot of great teams that didn't make sectionals that probably could have made a run also.
We're talking some Pittsford hockey here on the Connors and Ferris High School Sports Show, our special tees hotline. 2 o'clock today against the Victor Blue Devils. You 2 programs, Pittsford and Victor, have combined for the last 5 championships. You mentioned the 1-0 loss to them. Ryan Graney, what kind of confidence do you guys take in the way you're playing and the fact that you lost to them, but it certainly wasn't a sizable loss, but what concerns you the most about the Victor Blue Devils?
Well, really, it's more on our end a little bit, but we got to stay out of the box. Their power play is really good. They can put up a lot of goals that way. They have a lot of dangerous players. And last game we took 5 penalties maybe. So yeah, that definitely is a big thing that needs to be cleaned up.
So Brian, when you look at Ryan, it looked like he kind of split time during the year. He had 6 starts. Your other goaltender had 6 starts, but now he's got 3 in a row in the back end, 3 wins in a row and 3 wins in 5 days. From your position on the ice, what has Ryan done this week that's looked really good?
Well, he's made a lot of huge saves, and we can just trust him being back there.
Steve, was that a case where, you needed Sunday to get in, and then you on Sunday, Ryan got the start, got the win, and then you rolled with him in the sectionals too. Can you talk about the mindset in that?
Yeah, we were just, we went back and forth. Ryan's a senior, and also Theo's a senior too. So we went back and forth all season and let them prove themselves. It was really like essentially an extended tryout, and just coming down the home stretch. I like to, when we hit playoffs, even years when we're rotating goalies, pick one that's getting hot and try to go with them. And, I think Ryan's been playing awesome for us, and big part of the reason we've made this run.
Brian Judge, let me ask you this. Just having a season, how fortunate, I mean, you guys are playing the last day of the season. There was most of the winter, it looked like there wasn't going to be a season. How fortunate do you feel to at least get a season? I know you got a couple left for you in your career, but for the seniors especially, how happy you guys to at least get this thing in?
Yeah, we're the luckiest guys out there for that.
How about you, Ryan? What do you think about it? Your last year, you're making some memories when it looked like it might not happen. Were you surprised you're going to have a season?
Yeah, I was a little bit, but it's obviously great. Everyone wants to play. They've been wanting to play, and everyone was dying to get back on the ice. And it's just amazing that it was able to actually happen.
With hockey, the deeper teams go into playoffs, a lot of times you hear coaches talk about how they want to simplify the game and do the little things well so that the big things come. Steve, what are your areas of focus? I know Ryan mentioned staying out of the box, but from a tactical standpoint, heading in against Victor, you know them well. What are you looking at as keys for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think
today?
Essentially, in the D zone, we keep it really simple. Get pucks to safe areas. When we have the opportunities, getting pucks out and then attacking. And I think in the offensive end, if we can win below the goal line and create some offense down low, I think that'll be a huge asset for us. And then eliminating odd man rushes, that top line for them can put up some points and they can play. There are one defenseman back there too. Hall likes to rush the puck and limiting his time and space.
I'm not sure if we've ever had a Section 5 hockey champion with a 500 record, but that could happen this year. I know there's at least one basketball team going into a championship game this weekend with a losing record. So as strange as it is, I don't know if you guys will remember that 10 years from now about how much this has been a crazy season. But Steve, I asked the boys this: how fortunate do you feel that you guys got a season out of this winter?
No, it's awesome that we're getting it for all the players. In a typical year, we do a lot of off-season work. This year was obviously not a typical year, but everyone put so much into the program. And this year's been very hard on a lot of people in a lot of different ways. And just to have some normalcy and to get back to the rink, I think where a lot of people are comfortable and, a lot of people call home. I think that's been awesome. And I think it's what everyone needed.
Well, good.
Tradition's a huge thing, Ryan. In Pittsford's tradition certainly stacks up as well as anybody in Section 5. I mean, what would it mean for you to get that win today and have this team join the ranks of some of the other teams that have left their mark?
I mean, obviously it would be amazing. It's what the whole season's about, really. It almost means nothing without this game or without this win. So everyone's really just putting their everything into this game because it's all or nothing here.
Well, Pittsford Panthers, we wish you the best of luck. We also wish the Victor Blue Devils best of luck. Glad you guys are getting a championship game of hockey. Should be a great show. 2:00 Saturday. Find your link online, folks, to watch it. Thanks for being on the show, fellas.
Thanks for having us. And just wanted to say good luck to the rest of our Pittsford teams playing. I know, sorry, Jeff, they're playing Irondequoit, our boys basketball team. But I want to wish all our other Pittsford teams good luck tomorrow or today, too.
Fair enough, Coach. We'll have more about that later on in the program. You're listening to the Ferris High School Sports Show, brought to you by Salvatore's Pizza.